And I think the mic is working. Everyone. Today we're going to I don't know if I'm gonna finish it, but I'm gonna keep playing Obscura. The game. Of course, what am I talking about? We're going to play Obscura. We're gonna finish chapter 1. And of course I want to do chapter 2 because the creators have specified that that sharing the second chapter is not allowed, so I will respect their artistic integrity and not spoil it. But I will finish chapter 1 because I really like the game so far. So here we're gonna go. Because this is the second part, I'm gonna put it in the title of the video. But this is a second part, so which, as you can see here, watch my first part. I actually kind of like that video. I feel like I had a good energy in it. I think that's all. Yeah, and also quickly, I made a video on 11 Dead Space. I'm playing 2 hours yesterday, the first part. Also, I like the video quite much, and thank you. So if you like 11 Dead Space or you want to discover it without having to download the game, you're encouraged to look at it too. And I think that's it. Let's keep going. Oh, that music is so cool, that like the menu music is so cool. Okay, so we were here and we like ran into this little guy. I forgot his name. They say all the names of the people in the on the itch.io like page, but I do not remember what her name is. I'm so sorry. But I like his mask, it's cute. Oh yeah, and also for if you're wondering, what I do in videos, I do a mix of commentary and narration. So I will read aloud like for example these texts, but I will also comment my opinion, like some jokes here and there. So I'm not gonna just stick to only reading or only commentary. And also sometimes I stutter a bit because my throat is hurting or anything. And also, sorry, last disclaimer, my neighbor is like really loud. I don't know what is wrong with him, but he's like hitting walls, and right now as I'm talking he's like dragging something against the floor. My upstairs neighbor. So sorry if you can hear that, but I'm not gonna stop myself from enjoying my nights. Because he can't shut the fuck up for 5 fucking seconds. So I'm sorry about that too. I hope we can hear it through the mic too much. Let's go. I'm sorry. I bow my head in apology, but the stranger fumbles back, distraught. Oh no, oh dear, I hope I didn't startle you. All good here. Are you okay? Please don't worry about me. I should be apologizing instead. I'm not sure how to feel about this sudden outburst. When I take in their appearance, I instantly know it's one of those noble sons from the surface. His skin sports a rich, sun-kissed glow that almost makes me envious. No shade, but he looks a bit ashy to me. I don't know about you guys. Sorry, I'm nothing against him, but the high quality of the suit's fabric and the elaborate pieces of jewelry don't lie, either. They're selected with obvious care and attention to the outfit as a whole. Even the mask is perfectly coordinated with the rest of his suit. That's not necessary. I'm fine, look. I hold up my hands to show no harm was done. I'm glad. I hope we meet again. If you don't mind me saying, you're a very kind person. If you keep acting like that in this place, you're not gonna survive, little girl. I'm not saying, like, come on. Oh yeah, the person takes my hand and brings their lips to it. Ew, an old-fashioned custom at this point. I'm surprised to see anybody still doing such a thing. You're just kissing my hand? Girl. I'm gonna retract because what the fuck are we doing? Like, what? Out of habit, I pull my hand back, uncomfortable. Excuse me. No, I'm very sorry. I should have asked. You should. That's weird. At first glance, he's an easily frightened sort. I'm not sure how much of that is genuine. Please take care and allow me to make this up to you someday. person quickly excuses themselves, and I'm left baffled. The underground truly is a strange place. I don't know if I because he was stuttering, so I tried to like do some sort of stutters. I don't know if that was annoying or not. I know some people don't like that, but I tried my best. It's a testament of how many different people congregate down here, but you never really know who you're talking to after all. Okay, we're back at like the how do you call that? An inn, like the little hotel that we're going to. Just straight brick walls going on, nothing else. I shake the thoughts from my head and finally find my way back to my room, when my bed welcomes me after a strange day out. Well, we almost get assaulted by a priest, but other than that, everything's fine. Don't worry. It's funny how familiar this inn room has become, too. We've been here for a couple of days. You're getting real comfortable. Even seeing Rufus's face and his bloodied weapon every day has become something of a comfort. Um, I'm sure that eventually the church will feel the same. I don't know. That same church is empty the next day I step inside. Okay, transition. Come on. There is nothing but the echoes of my own calls for Sirius and the flicker of the candles around the statue. For a while, I simply wait in front of the altar. 5 minutes turn into 10, which turn into 20. You're not gone? I would have already been gone when I saw he wasn't there. At this point, I'm pacing around the candles, wondering where he is. Didn't he say you might have some information today? Curiosity and boredom take me to the back of the church, where I've seen ornate doorways lead to who knows where. Maybe they're his chambers? We maybe should not go in. That's when I hear it. He better not be getting freaky again. The muffled shouts, oh my god. Everyone close their ears, close their eyes. The left door is slightly ajar, and as I peek past it as discreetly as I can muster, I finally catch a glimpse of Cirrus. And he's not alone. He's getting it down. Ooh, there's a strange tension in the air, one far more prominent than yesterday, and it dawns upon me as I lean further against the wall that he's genuinely angry. Oh, okay. Okay, I thought he was getting he was getting it in, but the usually smooth, silken tone of his voice is raised towards the person in front of him. I don't know who this is, but they have their hands raised defensively, and their own words come up with much difficulty. Do better, I promise. Please just give me time. That is not good enough. The venomous hiss makes me jump. I never expected to hear this kind of anger coming from a priest of all people, on holy ground no less. I can't speed up the process, not anymore. Don't be onto me. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Show me that you're sorry. He's gonna get freaky again. I fucking knew it. You can't fool me. I know who you are. I know what you are, bitch. A shiver runs down my spine. What is happening right now? Sirius expectantly hands the person in front of him something that gleams in the candlelights, pale and deathly. It's a dildo. It's a blade. Just as deadly. My body immediately tenses at the sights, and my heartbeat skyrockets. I have to do something. Is it even safe to interfere? Shit, what do I do? Oh, shit. Interfere. I don't know. I was gonna do the second choice, but I don't know, and I did not understand it perfectly. Wait. Serious? Click right now. Nobody knows outlets to the open before common sense can stop me. Both of them immediately whip around, take it out of their moments, and as the other person raises their knife with trembling hands, I realize I've messed up. Wait, oh my god. Drop it. clatter of metal on the ground makes me exhale in relief, but not for long. Sirius steps around the trembling figure, then slowly makes his way towards me. My star? He starts, mouth sets into a frown. Why is your mouth frowning? What type of secret skill is that? My first instinct is to step back, fearing the consequences, but my moles are stronger and I keep me rooted in place. What is going on here? Why, I don't have the context, but I'm filled with the bitter sting of betrayal nonetheless. How could someone as seemingly kind as him just turn around and take advantage of someone so clearly out of it? Why are you threatening this person? What even start? Oh my god, don't that scared me. Don't say that my real name would scare. Don't say that to me, please. Sirius' voice turns back to the warm, comforting one I've always heard. But right now, I don't know if I trust it. You shouldn't be here, my star. I'm simply taking care of some sensitive matters. You have to understand. Sensitive matters, really. You gave him a knife, one that he was going to use on himself. On himself. He pauses. I think you have the wrong idea. What I gave him was not a weapon, but a ritual dagger. How the fuck is that any better? If anything, it's worse. One used in the elaborate dances and rituals of repentance. I'm left utterly speechless. I stare at Sirius, then back at the trembling person. When I ask them if it's true, they nod. I think I should leave. I think you're staying right where you are. Oh my god. No, now, shit. When I gaze back up at the priest, he's smiling in a way that gave me chills. Leave for now, we'll continue this later. He dismisses the shivering person without so much as a glance in their direction. They immediately obey and scuttle off. Then, the door shuts behind us, and when I ask why Sirius is locking it, he gives me no answer. He tucks the key away in the pocket, and with that, there's no way out. When I refuse to look up at him, his fingers grasp my chin with surprising strength and force me to meet his masked gaze. Do you make it a habit of snooping around and eavesdropping like this? Usually I don't have to, but then I heard shouting. You poor thing. His smile twists cruelly. I did keep you waiting for quite a while. Did you miss me? Girl, I don't know what to fucking tell you at that point. Like, what do you want me to say? God. I'm not sure what's making my heart race faster right now. The adrenaline or the fact that he's so close. No matter. I'm going to teach you some manners. Listening in on important conversations is very, very naughty. Because he is like a red room like Christian Grey. He's can take me in there and go suffer. He steps even closer, completely suffocating me with his presence. Have you ever been punished before, my star? No, and I don't want to be, especially not by you. I'm not gonna let you look beautiful, but you creep me out. What? What? Punishment? Yes. I'll think of something adequate for a little eavesdropper like you. Of course, since it is your first infraction, I'll go easy on you. But penance is of utmost importance down here, and I think you'd best keep that soul of yours unblemished. No, I don't understand. I don't think I want to. Give me the key, Sirius. I want to leave. Hush, little star. As much as I enjoy the sound of your voice, you really do talk too much. Sorry. Yeah. He takes a step back, finally allowing me a bit of personal space. Then he immediately turns around and makes his way to one of the minimalist wooden shelves in the corner of his room. There's barely anything in here, Save for sleeping arrangements and some storage. His shelves, on the other hand, are crammed full of jewelry, books, and small, neatly labeled vials. It's the vials he's hanging for. As for digits reach, as long digits reaches out to brush over one of their corks. Oh my god, that was a sentence. I'm wary of his every move, and when Sirius is back in front of me, two of the mysterious vials in hands, I tense up. I'm aware the situation may have you a little on edge, but I need you to trust that this is for your own good. His expression falls, and in that moment I wish I could see his eyes. What would I find if I looked deep within? But the more I think about it, the less I understand. Please. For the first time I hear him beg me. It's a completely alien feeling. What do you have there? I try my hardest to keep my voice neutral as I ask. Sirius pops one of the vials open with nimble fingers, releasing a sudden waft of a strong, honey-like aroma, cloyingly sweet, almost coating the back of my throat from the smell alone. I think we're staring at each other now. The intensity of it makes my hair stand on my ends. Raise your mask and open your mouth. That sounds freaky too. Girl, I don't know. That's the thing. It scares me. That's how I know. Because I'm kind of curious. I'm not gonna lie to you. But he's telling me to drink it, right? I'm not drinking that. If it was like in my hand sugar, I'm not putting that in my body. No fucking way. When he sees I offer no further answers, his fingers grab my face and tear the lower segment of my mask off. That's also why I said no anyway, because I knew he was gonna do something like that. The edges and ruined remains of it lie forgotten on the floor as I stumble back. Before I know it, my lips are pried open with strong but controlled force. When I try to bite down, the vial is jammed carelessly between my teeth, allowing the liquid inside to pool over my tongue. Ew. The glass is solid enough to stop my bites, but I'm left with pain blooming in my whole mouth, even a few tiny shards of glass resting on my tongue, almost as a warning. The nectar is just as thick as the initial smell, but now that it runs over my taste buds, I'm overwhelmed by the flowery, syrupy aftertaste. I feel it sticking to my lips like a glaze, and when it continues pouring, it trickles down my chin. Damn, how big are the vials? Damn. It doesn't taste bad, but something feels off. As the liquid settles into my stomach, I feel strangely aware. Aware of everything. The way my nails scrape over the skin of my palm, the way my chest expands with every new breath, the fragrance of the incense, and how it calms my mind. I promise you it's just temporary. He speaks in a soothing, measured way. What's temporary? It feels like permanent overstimulation he's giving me right now, I guess. Sirius' hands rest on my shoulder, and while I feel every single digit through the cloth, the sensation of him trailing those fingers down the length of my arm should just elicit a small shiver. Instead, it feels like a sharp, cold whip that borders on actual pain, taking me entirely off guard. My breath catches in my throat, and even that feels like an overload of sensation, like claws digging around my lungs. This. There's affection lingering under the cruel curve of his lips, and it takes everything in my power to not make any sudden moves. Now, the sooner you complete your task, the better. You'll see, it's not too difficult, and the lunar god will be so very pleased with you. He's taking his time, walking in slow circles around me, observing me. going to do so wonderfully. Did he just like take me into his cult or something? Like, he was talking about some like slow thing for like the first time, but I'm not really believing him on that part. I noticed amidst my panic that the second vial in his hands contains uncooked rice. But why? Huh? Rice? This man just has his lunch in his hands. It's just dry rice with nothing. His thumb pries the cork off the top, and with a tilt of the wrist, he empties the contents of the vial, showering the wooden floors in tiny pale grains. I hate that I feel afraid to ask what it's for. Knees and toes? Like what? What do you mean? He whispers, and I know it's not an order I can defy. But the moment my knees reach the floor, the rice digs into my skin and I instantly understand. My legs feel like they're on fire. The individual grains push further into my knees, and with a muffled curse, I try adjusting my position. What the fuck is this? Just as I shift to look up, the sight of Sirius holding an actual leather flogger makes me realize a strangled sound I didn't know I was capable of making. What the fuck? No, what? Easy there, easy, girl. You're going to do it yourself, so it won't be so bad. After all, you're the one who must repent. You know what? I open the door. I take a deep, careful breath. What if I refuse? Sirius chuckles, but it's devoid of warmth. Then I suppose I'll have to take matters into my own hands, hmm? Or if you just not do it. It's like so easy, like just don't do it. Like, come on. Can't have Melanie start ruining her chances. I have to do it. I don't want to. I don't want him doing it. He's gonna get off to it. He's gonna be way too happy, way too jolly. Like, my black ass is not submitting to a white man in the gown. We're not doing that. Okay. Okay. I just have to get this out of the way as fast as possible. And there is not a chance that I'm allowing him to do it. If the thought were more painful than what I'm about to go through, I would vomit all over this damn floor. Just give me your torture instrument or whatever. Okay, I thought like that hair right here. I thought that was like his skin. I thought it was bare booty naked. I'm like, what the fuck? I reached out for Sirius flogger. I'm simply feeling the weight of it in my hands. It's real black leather, braided around the handle for grip, extending into a dozen thin tails. Even just feeling it brush against my fingertips make me shiver. The effects of the nectar have fully settled in at this point. How about you start with 10? Doesn't matter where, as long as you can use your strength as normal. He pauses. Don't hit any organs. The back is a relatively safe spot to start. I feel that you're thinking about safety right now. Serious masked expression tells me everything I need to know. His patience is running dry. But it's the only thing keeping me sane while I contemplate the idea of inflicting immense pain on my own self. I'm dragging the time out. Surely it won't be so bad. I just have to muster up the courage. As soon as my palms stop shaking, fuck. With decisive grip, I move the flogger into position in front of myself. And then I fling it over my shoulder for the tails to reach a spot on my upper back. The sudden onslaught of pain makes me gasp, and I instantly drop the tool to steel myself and control my breathing. The impact lingers for a while, rippling over the skin in burning, painful waves. Don't swear before our God. Fuck you. I whatever. Sirius instantly chastises me before I can say more, and watches me from above with poorly concealed glee. That's one. Only 9 more to go. Am I gonna have to sit through this whole thing? No shade, but like I don't want to. It takes everything even to pick the flogger back up with how that hit affected me. But I can't stop now. I go for another hit, willing it to land a little lower than earlier. But when it doesn't, when what? I'm sorry. When it doesn't, and the lashings hit the previous spot, I double over again. Whimpering into my cloak, I already feel myself breaking into a cold, clammy sweat. Oh dear. His grin is nothing short of sadistic. I must have hurt you, poor thing. I don't even know if I can do all 10 without passing out at this rate. Waiting until the pain ebbs away before going for the next hit takes progressively longer. Every time I can feel the priest's impatience growing. It's encouraging me to keep going. But I can't. Yes, you can. The pain is all in your head, little star. It's all for the greater good. Mhm. The pain will cleanse you ever so deeply, from head to toe. I promise you're going to feel so much better afterwards. You'll feel so good. His voice is sickeningly sweet, straining my mind with hypnotic suggestions that leave me dizzy. I raise myself for another self-inflicted hit, and this time I collapse, ragged. I can see my hand shaking in front of me, despite my blurring vision. It doesn't take long for me to realize it's tears. Harder. Girl, you've already been. Am I not really laughing when like 80% of what he says is like very suggestive? I think it's on purpose. If it is, it's on purpose. But you know, I know you can push just a little harder for me. Come on, girl. His tongue sweeps across his lips to wet them, and in that moment, I think that he doesn't look nor sound like a priest. But I keep that to myself as I raise my hand for the final time. And when the impact lands between my shoulder blades, I succumb. I'm sorry, I clicked on that. My senses numb, finally. It's the sweetest release. So good I could keep crying. And then I pass out. Well, I guess that I'm a bum at making choices. Because I guess this would have not happened if I chose something else. But, whatever. By the time I come to, I'm surrounded by the smell of cotton and feel something warm and soft on my arm. It's just the right lukewarm temperature, something like a damp cloth, gently dabbing away the sweat and grime on my skin. I keep my eyes closed, fearing it might stop if I happen to open my eyes. The cloth is removed and I hear the sound of water dripping. When the sensation returns to my other arm, I almost exhale in relief. It feels so comforting that I'm tempted to drift off again. Wonderful is what I feel, and it's when the cloth runs up the side of my neck that my breath itches. Are you awake, little star? Well, I guess I'm really lucky to be, since like this like made me freaking like flagellate myself. For what? Am I? For what? For what did you need us to do that again? I forgot. I decided not to respond. He's about to piss me off with with this, and he keeps like humming. His tongue crawls up the rest of the edge of my ear, and with a deliberately slow, ghostly touch, he runs it around the shell until he reaches the lobe and gives it a pinch that makes something inside me tingle. Your body is betraying you. Open your eyes, Starly. I should not put my real username because it scares me every time. Talk about playing dirty. I shift on the mattress underneath me. To all priests make it a habit to follow their visitors during their sleep. Mouthing from the moment you wake, I see. Well, yeah, you're fucking grabbing up on my body. I bite back a response and take a moment to reassess my situation. The effects of the syrup have long since worn off, though I'm left with a little sensitivity sparking up here and there. Do you want some water? His sudden kindness surprises me. This time, and I nod in response. I hadn't realized how parched I really am. Wait here. Oh, Idaho's voice crack. Wait here. Sirius quickly makes his way out of the room, leaving me alone and disoriented. I need time to organize my thoughts. About that punishment, for example. After all, I know for certain that kind of what kind of person Sirius is. A sadist or something? You thought, yeah, a sadist. In English, it's sadist. I think I have that down. I need to deal with this to get the ichor. The structure of the ritual was comforting. It was very. Girl, what? What? Who is saying these? Oh, that was comforting. How the fuck was it comforting? I'm gonna say, I'm gonna be honest. Sorry, that was my phone charm. Maybe one day I'll do a gameplay where I do the opposites of what I would actually say. Like for also for the other games that I played, I might do that. That would be fun. I don't have a choice in this. It's a disgusting situation I found myself in, and there's no chance of wiggling myself out of it now. Not when it's my only lead. I don't care what I have to go through, as long as I make it out alive and fractum free by the end of it. This mad priest won't break me. I don't know, maybe. I mean, if you were to look at your back in the mirror right now, that shit look like a damn. You have like a bunch of stretch mark at the top of your back. So I don't know about all that. And I'll make goddamn sure of it. At least the MC is like determined. I can appreciate that. I lower my hood while he's gone, allowing myself just a little freedom to move. I'm tempted to remove my mask, but it doesn't feel like it's the right time. There's like half of it that's gone because he fucking tore it open. I can show serious more of my face. Oh my god. My head is still swimming as more questions come to pop up one after the other. I doubt all that I doubt that all followers of the lunar god engage in this kind of behavior, unless the underground is a fair bit kinkier than I expected. So I'm not tripping. I'm not the one that's dirty minded. I'm not imagining things. It is kinky. Oh, okay. Thanks for confirming it. Because girl, actually, not very surprising. No, it's not surprising. But that still begs the question why Sirius is having me undergo this. Personal satisfaction? Oh, then that's it. That did not sound good. Personal satisfaction? A genuine desire to follow some obscure commandments? Questionable morals? Before I can come up to any kind of conclusion, he's back with his tray, carrying a pitcher of fresh water and what looks like chocolate. Chocolate? Correct. He hands me the little tray and I inspect the contents. This better not be spiked again. It won't be unless you give me a reason to, little star. That is not comforting in any way. Just in case you were wondering, I still feel like I'm being violated. So yeah, on top of the thing that I don't know if he's joking or not exactly. I have no idea. Reassuring. I take a swig of water, letting it soothe the back of my throat before I reach for the square of chocolate. It's dark with an uneven surface. Did he eat it? He just ate my chocolate. It's chocolate. When I bite into it, I'm surprised by the hint of lavender and black tea that melts in my mouth. Flavors are melting on my tongue. Ugh. Little grains are spread throughout the chocolates, and with each bite, they release a burst of flavor. Volunteers sometimes come help with food, and on the good days, there's leftovers. My brain lied right now. Could get used to this. We sit in silence for a while until I set the platter aside and shuffle into a better position against the headboards. How is your back feeling? It's okay. No, thanks to you, of course. Hmm. Hmm. I'm gonna, I'm gonna nickname him like Squidward or something because he keeps humming. I'm having a hard time gauging his reaction. Then his lips tuck into another calmer smile. It's my duty to make sure you're alright. You just made me hit myself about 10 times. That being said, I have a question for you. Do you need any more aftercare? Uh, um, you really, uh, is it, uh, it really is. I think like we just like got freaky. Maybe to him it really is that. And like to him, people that wanna join like his cult, like they to him they know that this is kinky, but I don't know that. Huh? Oh, huh? I want a hug. I want to. Hmm? I want extra blankets. What? Again, because I might do a gameplay when I say the opposite of what I want, I'm gonna say what I would say. I'm gonna do that because I don't know. I forgot, but I think we have a lot of food at like the inn where we stay. So I'm gonna ask for a warm drink to like fill my stomach up a bit. It's a little chilly here. I see. I'll fetch you something. He's gone for a while again, allowing me even more time to wonder as to why he's being this kind. I can't forget his expression just a while ago. I don't think I ever will. When Sirius comes back with a mug of chamomile tea, I sip in silence. I wanted a chocolate. I wanted a hot chocolate, but fine, I guess. It's okay. I usually take time with honey, but this time I'm grateful he's chosen not to add any. I don't think I'd be able to stomach it just yet. At least I feel it warm me up from the inside, and my muscles were light for the first time in a while. Better? Yeah. Oh, I can ask for multiple things. Must be, oh, extra. I'm gonna ask you for as many things as possible to get. I can just be stacked. I'm just gonna have like a better hotel than what I'm staying in at the end. I have the mind of a mastermind. I'm feeling very cold. That would make sense. The church is very well isolated from the outside. He stands up and makes his way to a simple wooden dresser drawer and picks out a neatly folded blanket from the bottom drawer. 10 long fingers unfolded to reveal the beautifully patterned, indigo-colored quilt. He drapes it across my shoulders, surrounding me with warmth and a gentle, pillowy softness. Is this okay? His whispers makes me hesitant to answer. He's witnessing me at my most vulnerable and know that eventually it'll be that much harder to keep my guard up. Yeah, this is good. Let's say I'm fine. Before I forget, my star, I've got some news regarding the notes. This makes me sit up straighter in attention. Really? Indeed, I'll be sending out someone tomorrow. If all goes well, they'll be back with positive news. Can't we just go there ourselves? I'm not sure that's a good idea. Why? Why are they here then? I think you should head home for the day. His words leave me confused. Why did his mood suddenly change? Yeah, this is weird. You just gave me a blanket and did not finish that tea. We're not wasting perfectly good tea, babe. Maybe I should. His curt demeanor kind of stings. Though I'm unsure if it's because he's withholding information or because he's kicking me out. Both. Both. BOAF. Both. Will I get up and ensure I have all my belongings on me? Sirius waits in tense silence. But I want answers. So when are you going to be honest with me? His lips roll into a thin smile. Line. Oh, line. Clearly not in the mood for questions. I have not been honest with me whatsoever, Sirius. I'm trusting you with my life here, but you can even be as asked? Asked. Asked. Okay. Asked to give me a straight answer. Irritation starts to fuel my words. No, instead of that, you're just pulling me along whatever way you like, without any consideration. Just when I'm about to say more, he turns towards me completely, with all trace of annoyance vanished. You're not ready for the honest truth. You can say that before? You don't want to give me a warning, babe? Come on. His words feel like a slap across the face. What? There is so much more at play here than you realize, Starly, and you know nothing of it. Someone who's been here for so little time couldn't possibly hope to understand yet. My mind is racing. There's so many words I want to hurl back at him, but none of them come out. Instead, I take a deep breath. You're full of shit. Go home. We'll talk once you've calmed down. He unlocks the door for me, and I don't waste a second before storming out. I'm tired. Part of me wants to run and never see him again, thinking maybe it'll be easier on my own. But I'm stubborn, and I'll do everything to get what I want. And he's breath like I'm a man. Na, 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 na. Eventually, Sirius will understand that. Chapter 1, Neutral, and You Won't Give Up. Oh, to be continued. Okay, chapter 1, The Descent, chapter 2, The Depths. Okay. Okay. Toby, okay, and Violet. Well, okay, and Mookie. Thank you to all these people for making the game. Achieved by design by Ray. I'm gonna let the credits play, but I'm just gonna talk because I'm not gonna say all of this. It's going too fast. But yeah, this was cool. I didn't think it was gonna end now either. Yeah, okay. So beta tasters. Thank you to the beta tasters. We can have the game because of you. Thank you so much for making this game for me. Okay, so far. Okay, so now we can have like a short debrief. I'm gonna not gonna be too long this time, I promise. I yap too much every time. Yeah, this was cool. I really liked it. If I knew, actually no, it's been more than an hour. I was gonna say if I knew I would have put everything in one part, but no, 2 parts is fine because I get if I do more than an hour 30 at once, my voice starts to hurt too much. Yeah, this was cool. Okay, first of all, if you like the game, don't hesitate to play it yourself by supporting the official creators. They have itch.io and they have the game and demo on Steam too. I got it from Steam personally. I don't know how the other ones work, but the Steam one works perfectly fine, as you can see. Yeah, I really like the story so far. The concept and like the world that we're in is also very mysterious and I would say unique in a way. I've never seen this exact concept like yeah, in any other piece of media, so this is fun. I also really like the aesthetics of the game. and like the character designs are also so cool. I don't know if you can meet the other guys in this because I'm sorry, I don't know if you can see that. I'm sorry. Um, but I don't know because my favorite one is the guy with the locks. He's like a dark skin with like long locks. He's my favorite. But as you can see, I didn't see him. So again, I don't have really any viewers. But if you know and you came this way, can you tell me if like we can meet the black guy in the first chapter if we just do a different route? That would be cool. The music is also so good. Like the music that's playing right now, this menu music is so cool. I love it. So yeah, those are my comments for the game. I didn't find anything that was like really bothering, so I won't have any negative things to say either. Um, yeah, no, yeah, no. Yeah, that's it. I really have nothing else for the game itself to say. Yeah, just thank you again for the creators for making it and like spending so much time on like such a good game. We appreciate your efforts. Yeah. So I'm losing myself in my words. Okay, if again right now at the time. I am getting some visitors, like visit as in like I have guests. I translated that literally in my head. I'm sorry. I have guests that are coming over tomorrow and like in the next weeks. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to film when they're here, but I still have some time to film some another route of Obscura. Um, when I redo chapter one by choosing different choices. And I'm also probably gonna redo. I'm definitely gonna finish my Love and Space 2 hour yesterday gameplay. Don't hesitate to check that out. By the way, I also kinda like the video. It's cool. It's gonna be one of my favorite. And last word, like, oh my god, talk normally. Talk normally. Last was my game of the year. Last year of 2025. So as you can tell, I really like this game. So don't hesitate to check that out if you want to discover the game or if you only like it, and if you like other games in general. Yeah, I think that's it. And also, I already talked about it in my other videos, but I have some short music covers on my YouTube channel because I wanted to get some advice and feedback on my singing voice because I have some auditions that I wanted to pass this summer. And I would love to have some actual feedback on it because I can't give vocal lessons; it's too expensive, and none of the people in my family are like trained singers or anything. So that's all I can ask. It on Reddit, I tried to go on like the r/advice Reddit, and I couldn't post my thing because I put a link in my thing and like suspended me for a couple days. On the audition subreddit, the mods need to invite you onto the subreddit so that you can post. But apparently they're running short on mods on the subreddit, so there's no mods to accept my request that I send. So like yeah, amazing. So I will so like my last like option is YouTube, even though it has not given me much so far. Yeah, so I would appreciate if you did that for me. It's only like a couple of seconds, and I might release a couple of the covers of my actual songs that I'm gonna sing for the audition. I really wanna sing "Body" by Summer Walker. I've been obsessed with this song for like the past 2 weeks. It's so good. And I also really like Red Bottoms by Adela. I wanted to sing it because it's also so good. And Adela is such a great artist, and she deserves the fame that she's getting basically. So I'm probably gonna sing these two, and maybe also "Come Over" by the Seraphim because I also really like this song, and I know the lyrics and everything. By the way, I have my vocal training routine up on my YouTube. It's not public. I change it a bit here and there because I get tired singing the same thing over and over again, especially when I'm training. So I might change it, but it's there if you want to try. If you want to try it yourself, or if you want to see what I'm saying. So yeah, I said that I would keep this short, and I yapped for like more than 5 minutes. I'm sorry, but yeah, if you listen to this yap session, to thank you because you really don't have to, but thank you again for listening. If you did, I think at this time that's it. I'm actually done. I think this time I got everything together. I think I'm okay. Okay, so thank you again for watching. Thank you for listening to me. I hope you liked the gameplay. Don't hesitate to tell me if I missed something, what I should do. Do I have to do exactly to meet the pretty dark skin boy blocks in the game? I would like that. And I think that's it this time. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm sorry. Let's go. Bye bye, everyone.